Hello everyone! Welcome to another stream. Did you miss me from yesterday? It's been a long time. In case you didn't know. This is Mael Duin, and I play puzzle video games, and similar as I can Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, like today, from 2 p.m. in Australia East. Today we are not playing demos. What's happening? Today we are not playing demos live, but I've been almost all day playing demos. I've been playing demos almost all day because of the Steam Next Fest, and I'm exhausted. And I've just started the stream. Yesterday I played Wilmot's Work It Out. Wilmot Works It Out, which is a puzzle like jigsaw puzzle. Not puzzle video game, it's a video game. But it's about assembling a jigsaw puzzle. And then I played Glitch Dungeon Crystal, which I thought it would be more of a puzzle game. It's not that much, other than figure out how to use your powers to progress, but it's a platforming game. It's similar to 2D and Top D, but more like the end. You know, 2D and Top D? It's a puzzle platformer. It starts as a puzzle game with light platforming elements, and it ends as a platforming game with light puzzle elements. So this Glitch Dungeon Crystal, it's more like the end of 2D and 2D. Similar to Animal World, maybe similar, but it's not an adventure, it's more a platforming game. But that was yesterday. Today, this morning, I played one game called Cloney. Yes, I played 2 or 3. I lost count. I need to check. And I still have plenty to play. Content, videos. So yeah, those 2 yesterday. This morning, other 2. Cloney, which is a puzzle, like pure puzzle game. You have a cube, and then you can clone yourself, and you can only clone yourself upwards. And this way you can solve the puzzle. You need to press yellow switches, but you need to press them all at once. And because you clone yourself, you have the ability to press more than one switch at the same time. And that was this morning. Later on that morning, I played Plug It In, which is a puzzle game where you need to... It's not a jigsaw puzzle because there is no image to create, but it's kind of the same. You need to put these power switches, power supplies, you need to arrange them. How are they called? Plugs. About plugging plugs. If that says something to you. But you need to arrange them in a way so that they all can work. No one is taking the place of anyone else. So it's like these games where you need to manage an inventory, and you put the pieces. They have weird shapes, but you need to put them together so that they all fit. Kinda like similar. These videos will be published during the next 24 hours, I believe. And more to come. But that was this morning for me in Australia. Today we are continue playing. Where are you going, Kira? Too cold for you? Today we continue playing Push the Cat with WASD, which we started about 2 weeks ago, I believe. And this game, it's special for me because I've always say that a puzzle video game, the first thing that has to accomplish is to be a good game is to have a difficulty curve needs to be proper, like proper for the target audience, or proper for if you want it to be like progressive, like increases progressively. Well, that's what I said, and I am glad this game came into my life and threw that away out of the window, because it's the weirdest in that regard, the weirdest game I've ever played. Its difficulty of every level is so up and down that you can't keep track. And I say it in not in a bad way, neither in a good way. It's neither good or bad, but I'm just pointing it out because I am surprised, because I always said this, and this broke the rule for me. So now I'll have to say a puzzle game has to have the difficulty curve sorted out, except if you are Push the Cat with WASD. Because despite that being true, you need to have a steady curve of difficulty. In this game, it doesn't matter the difficulty, because the way I see it, it puts the plot and the story that is telling you, because it tells you the story through the level. The level is the text in the level, which is telling you the story, is the elements that you play with. So we'll continue today, and I haven't been able to, because I was super busy, I haven't been able to unlock myself from the last level we played. We got stuck on this level. Starting. And I think I need to go to the other side, but let me check first. Story. Continue. Yes, continue. So we are in chapter 3. I believe there are 6. 6. I think so, because when last time I checked, I think I mentioned yesterday, we are halfway. No, we finished this one. We finished this one. Next level, yes. Is there we are in this one. She can't hear my voice. Always has been. Now this is the text. I don't remember these things. Now this is a clue. Or this is a clue and this is a solution. I don't remember. How can I go to the settings? Suddenly this music is too loud. Last level finish is 3-9, but we were at 3-10. Is there a way to see all the levels together? Like you can choose? Because this is play, this is stop, go back, go forward, I don't remember. In any case, how does one play? I don't remember. I know W goes up. Previous level? No. How do I undo? Q. Q and E. Okay. I think I remember now. So, W, because of the position of the keys in the keyboard, W goes up only. S goes down only. A goes to the left only, and D same to the right. We don't have this here. And we need to bring the cat to the flag or the flag to the cat. Same. And we also have these arrows. So E goes in diagonal. What else? C. And there are two more that we don't have here. C and E. I guess the other ones are maybe Z and Q, but they are not here. With the arrows marked, so it's easier to understand what we are doing. How do we bring pushing, like in a Sokoban game, push the flag to the cat or the cat to the flag? Doesn't seem like it's the cat to the flag. Doesn't seem. We don't have these, like push right. It's only push left. And I believe we can skip the level if we can't finish for whatever reason. If I feel like we are stuck and we want to continue to make it more dynamic. This one, we can position this one to push some of this. So my question is, do we want any of these arrows to be pushed down? And if we push anything down, like the flag, we push it down to bring it closer to the cat. Can we bring it up? I think that's the last thing we tried. So the first thing we tried last day was to remove everything between the cat and the flag. And we can remove one of these two, but not both. We can have this. So if we touch in here, we can have the other one. So we can push everything this way. it seems this is the only one we can. Let me try with this one. One more. So now you can. Actually, I didn't need to push it that far, but anyway. If with this one we push everything, the one touching the shift is the one that changes. And then we need the one pushing down, which is this one. So this one cannot be pushed. So we need to take this out. How far can this go? I guess we can sacrifice this one. Then I need to be pushing everything. We can do only once because this is coming down here, not here. Oh, and then it's out. It's not pushing these ones. I was counting with this one moving this way. If this one was here, that would apply. So what about pushing this? Oh wait, no, Q. So we can gain 2 spaces. So now we don't need to sacrifice this. Now everything in here can be moved together. We could put this one in here, but it would only be pushing down. This is up, this is down. What about having this diagonal somewhere around here? Like now we can move this as a block. Now, this would be okay as a block element if it was the whole thing on the lower line. Not as it is now. Or you could have two of them if they are like this. This way you can push two. So you could have the arrow first. You can have the flag pushed and then let's say the flag is here. So the flag can go down and one more. Like this one. But not in here. We need it next to. So how would we do that? We can push this one up. Then it should have been the other way. First, no. First the arrow, then the flag. So first the arrow, which is this one, and we push everything diagonally. Now we push the diagonal one higher so that the flag can go here because it's in a new diagonal. Now this can go this way. Now we can bring this to the cat. Last problem is, how do you push the cat to the flag? Now they are together. But it's not enough. It is not enough. If you press the L doesn't change. So now we are out of shift. Or we could, instead of pushing, No, because we still need to bring one to the other. I was thinking push the cat one down. Like, I believe it's here. So this way we can push the cat one down, but we still need to push the flag to the side. I like this one in here. So it'll be better using this one. So first you turn so we can have control, but instead of having this bit, now the block is this whole thing. If pushing the flag down, this is one. Now we need to choose which one. Do we want but that's why I lost this one before. Because I used this one to push it towards the cat. If we have one, if we do it this way, we can bring it up, but then we cannot. It's the same problem. It's one higher, but doesn't matter, we can change this. We can push this up so that it pushes the cat. If we could have a different one that is not this one, can we have another one different? Nothing is pointing towards here. Everything pointing out. If it points out, it's not very useful. I might try. Let me try one thing and probably I'll be skip it. So you are pushed. First is you. Oh, I was doing it right. First one, this. And then... Oh, but I need you on the other side. And you are pushed up, so you can push something in front. But the one in front that I need is this one. Wait a sec. We can push two, so this one goes away in between the flag and the cat. And now we are saying we can push two because we cannot remove these ones themselves like we did with this one. But we are saying that we can push two. So this way we push the H, and now the arrow up can go by itself. And now there's nothing in between. This is the first thing I tried last day, and I didn't come back to that. Can you hear me? Finish chapter 3. And I'll be recapping the story. So I can only remember a place with keyboard and silence. Chapter 4. I believe there are six chapters. Chapter 4, Soul. When is the last time I saw Daisy? It is not clear to me. Maybe it's me, or maybe it's the way it's supposed to be. If we are the text is written by the cat, and the cat is talking that their owner, I believe their name is Daisy. What was it? Was deaf or couldn't? I think the owner Daisy couldn't hear the cat. The cat's name is Push. That's what I remember from last day. When is the last time I saw Daisy? We don't have a shift, but we have Control B, Control X. If I don't remember wrong, if you push something against the Control X, or it was Control C for copy. This is cat, so it will disappear from here and go back in here. Oh, this is easy. You see, the previous one was very difficult. I got stuck last week and today for a while. And this one is so simple. I don't even have to think. Where is Daisy? Where is Daisy? We can push the flag, and then we have two flags. If we push something else, it's replaced. It's not also pushed. So in this case, we are pushing things against the cat. Cat as in cat, not as in meow meow. And because we pushed it through this, it goes, or it reappears in the control B in here. And we don't have shift. So we could have a diagonal here. Let's see what happens. Still don't see how to combine. This doesn't push against the control B. But okay, so we push the flag, so we have a flag here. Now we need to make this arrow be here, but we cannot push it down. But we can cut and paste against Control X, so it appears here, which is here, and then we bring this all together. The problem is that the up arrow is not here, which is where we want it. So we can't do that. Like this is what I want. Or we can keep going. And they will be appearing here. Not very useful. Now we can push the cat against instead of the flag. Oh, it go. So in here it will go past, but with this one, now we clone the cat. And with one more, we can clone the arrow in a different position. Still not together. We need an arrow down here. To have it there, we would need to push the arrow down here, up. Not up, but diagonal. Not possible. Or diagonal down, down right. Or diagonal. Like this way, like we don't have one. We can have... no, we can't have. Hey, the cat disappeared. This cat needs to go. We need something here. We can push both against this. Or simply push simply. It's not simple. This way we can have them aligned vertical. So either the flag up since everything moves left to right, it would be they were aligned horizontal, not vertical, but I'm not in the in a position to be able to choose. If we do this, it doesn't go farther, so we need to remove one. This way it copies the diagonal. That pushes this one. Now we can move this horizontal. But we don't need it horizontal. copy this diagonal. Not very useful. We could also push the cat. Now they are aligned again. This copies that here. So we can have these two now because it's the same in the same line as the flag. How to have them together? So many options. So many options, I don't like any. This doesn't push against the X. This doesn't push against the X. But now it does. We can. Here. Or here. No. And one more, it goes here. More or less the same. Or in there. So we can have the cat here and put it next to the so we move the cat next to it. one more, but we already cloned the flag, and it's not this way. It needs to be one higher. Can't be pushed up. We can move one of the two higher or lower. I mean, push down only one. And have this arrow up. And push everything. Now I'll need to clone an arrow down in any of these two, but for that I will need to push the Ctrl X down in any of these two positions. It's too much to ask. If we have this up, we can push this so that it's cloned here, and we can control the lower bit. Like this. But it's not the arrow up, it's the arrow down. Like we can copy it there for no reason, or in here. I don't see the use of that. Or also this way. So now it's pushing this. Nah, I don't like it. What if we push the cat down? That's the opposite of what we want. So maybe try with this one. Hey, Austin! Welcome in! So, Didn't get notification. Welcome in. How did it go? I was so focused on this puzzle. Please help me solve it. I wanna leave. Now I get all the notifications together. Excuse me, I'm new. Some of your messages are getting deleted. Don't know why. I really don't know why. Blank human, you are the missing link? What's that? Oh. 4 emotes together, it's not possible? I have to change that. I have to have a look at that. But it's not banning you. I hope. It's just a warning. Never happened to me. This doesn't happen very often. It's a quote from a game show. Oh. And then only remove the... Sorry, I'm very slow. It removes only the emotes. Now I get it. Sorry, I was very focused on this. Let me ask first, Austin, how was your stream? And then I'll let you know what's happening here on screen. Or I'll do it the other way. So this is a puzzle game because I play puzzle video games. Welcome everyone. I play puzzle video games. Here, the game is called Push the Cat with WASD. So that's how you control the cat. You need to bring the cat to the flag. This is how it starts. You need to bring the cat to the flag or the flag to the cat, either way. And then if I click in here, WASD and diagonals, which I believe are Q, E, Z, and C on the keyboard, they turn into this way, they get highlighted for you to see more clear, or they turn into arrows. So this way you cannot see the letters, but you can see how they move. It's the same. If you look at the last one here, this should be A, so it's an A. A moves to the left. The arrow indicates the only way it moves. So you need to combine the arrows so that you put them together. And they are happy. And at the same time, it's telling you a story, but the text that tells you the story is the level itself. I hope if you see it, it's more clear than if I have to explain it, but I guess it's clear now. It was good. We celebrated me joining a creator program and ensued chaos. Well, congratulations. Creator program, that's nothing to do with affiliate or partnership on Twitch. Creator program, that's like a publisher deal or something like this. Yes, like Ubisoft has a special deal with you, and then you create videos for them or for the games they give you, or I guess I have to watch the bot. I've been here for a while and I need to leave. I need to leave this level. They can be skipped. It's part of Twitch's stream and stream team, and it's with charity. Ah, interesting. Interesting. I've seen other kind of creator programs that I could join, but I don't know anything else than the door. I never knocked. Not for now. I always think it's too soon, too early for me to join these parties. They can make me think that it's too soon because the requirements are always higher than that I am meeting them. Maybe that's why I think so. I hope you like puzzle games. And you are welcome to make suggestions. So I don't like backseating. I have a rule that of no backseating, but it's just for security, for people not to spoil the solutions. But if you don't know the solutions, you are welcome to participate, so we can find out together. They are together, but they need to be on the same square, pushed together. We need to push the cat out the flag. These ones here behind me doesn't matter much because they're pointing outside, so they are not worth anything. The only ones that we can do something with is the ones that they are pointing inwards. No puzzle brain for me tonight. You are the puzzle master. I'm no master of nothing. Like you say, I'm the master of chaos, if something. Usually I'm much more talkative than I am now because I'm explaining what I'm doing, but I'm not doing anything because I don't know how to manage this. They can be skipped, and also if in here, this is for the elements to transform or change appearance. This is to read the text if in case you mess it up. This is a clue, I believe. D needs Control X, so D is right. So this one, exactly the one I have marked, needs Control X. Yeah, but you need, if you push something against Control X, it appears on the opposite side in Control V. I've been loving the thumbnails you have been creating for your videos. The latest ones or the ones that I appear in? Because the ones I am featuring myself, I'm sadly no longer doing those because those are very edited bots, and I'm going backwards. Like I'm not doing that anymore, or not as much. I was pushing it too hard, editing so much. Here, for example, we push the question mark against the Control X, so it will appear It's like a portal. Control X, Control V is like a portal. You push something against this block, it appears on the other side of the other block. Let's see in action. So we push the question mark. Do you see? It's like it's on the side, but on the Control V. The latest ones, I've been playing demos from Steam Next Fest. They are very short, and because I don't appear on the video, it's no commentary. Because if I also had to do commentary of all of demos, I would die. I would die live. So they are just the capsule for Steam. This is not good. Good for nothing. itch.io, they have so many indie games. I know. So many. If you count the ones I have on my backlog, plus the ones I'm offer keys, plus the ones that are released for free for some reason. Like we were playing yesterday Sokoban. If you don't know what Sokoban is, like these games where you push boxes, it's like this is Sokoban. Like you push in a reticle the elements. We were playing a Sokoban game that was released for free. Actually, it's free. It's in itch.io, but it's also web browser, I believe. If I have to consider all of them, can't play everything. Backlogs. I started with a big backlog, and because there are so many before, it's been 1 year for me, this experience streaming. In September was 1 year. In the beginning, which is not long ago, I thought, oh, I have to include this and this and this type of games because surely I'm going to run out of games to play if I only play puzzle games. How wrong I was. Thank you. I didn't even know how to celebrate. The only thing I did is stream every day, Monday to Friday, shorter, and we played games that we could finish in the same day. To do something different. I'm not doing anything sensible. We can push the flag against the Control X, and then it duplicates. But we still need to bring them together. No worries, Austin. Thank you so much for the raid. I know. It happens to me every time I finish the stream and I want to... It's a problem. I'm discovering. I'm very new. I want to raid, but I want to support the streamers. But at the same time, I'm very tired. It's a clash of feelings. You please take a break, and thank you so much. Take care. Let me restart. I tried pushing the flag. I tried pushing the cat. This is pushing the cat. And the clue said we need to clone this one. Like, yes, you can. Now the cat disappeared. But with this, what do you get? And difficulty in this game is, I'm surprised, I mentioned at the beginning, it's so up and down. Like, previous level was 2-3 moves and done, and this is like 1 hour for one level. It's been 1 hour? Yeah, around 1 hour. If you have any suggestions, please help a poor player here. Here we have both clone. But what else? Why would we need to bring the right arrow to the control? So what's this one? Huh? D needs Control X. Why would we need this? Now they are diagonal, but the diagonal that we need, which is this one, is neither this, and there's only one, and this doesn't matter. They don't matter. I really don't know. And if you clone something else, you lose the one that's taking place of where the new element would be. Like, we push the question mark, the cat disappears. It's not like the cat is being pushed at the same time. Let me go back. Problem is I don't have any strategy. Sometimes I have different things to try. But other than get rid of this, you can push one down, like this one down, and then you clone the D, the right arrow. So now we can move this. This is a block. Because of this arrow and this arrow, this moves like a block. And you put them together. But they need to occupy the same square. We can clone this one as well in this two, but the same, it's only pushing horizontal. We need it vertical. And it appears here. And we can clone it one more. Oh, we can have this down. Hey, finally. This is hard. Next level. And the story continues. The story is For those of you that have joined, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know. But for what I can take, we are the cat, or the cat is the one. The cat is the one that's speaking, or the text is written by the cat. The cat is saying that the owner, who is Daisy, apparently can't hear them, and I believe it's because they are deaf. That's all I know. If that is correct. What happened to me? Why am I here? It's not saying much story. Cat is here. This is an arrow, but it doesn't work. Wait. What happened to me? Why am I here? So this is the cat. Cat talking. This is chapter 4, beginning of chapter 4 out of 6. So we need the cat pushed to the right. There is no right arrow. Oh, but we have shift. We have shift. Shift, what does is you push against shift and the arrow changes into the opposite direction. It's only one. Control B. There is no right arrow. And there is not this diagonal. If we could have set this one? No. No. When you have two arrows pointing to each other, you have it like a block. You can move it horizontal or vertical. I'll call it elevator or lift. And you can have something in the middle, so you can easily control in one direction the element or the elements in between. But this doesn't help. If you go outside the level, you don't appear from the other side, you just disappear. And the piece is still there. This is how it starts. This doesn't help. This could help if we bring it here. No, it's here that it's cloned. It seems to me we need to use this, like what I did, and then clone it. So something here is pushed down. I wish it was this one. This is the only right we have. But it collides with the cat. If it was one to the side, one more to the side, can we have that? is how it starts. No. No. So that's as much as it goes. It would have to be here to be on this diagonal, and then this one here. This is going out. This is going out. Control B. Okay, so with the shift, now it's on the next one. But what about the... So we push it against. It changes, but not quite there yet. Because this is where it appears, we can only bring to this diagonal this one. Anything in here doesn't move. And now this arrow is pointing to this one, but this one going forward doesn't help. We can change direction of this one. So this one can be cloned again. Oh, but it's cloned. I'm getting it little by little. Now it's cloned one more to the left. So now it can be how we wanted it to be. Hey. Think, push. Think. This is the cat. Cat is push. The cat's name is Push. That's why the game is called Push the Cat. You see, this difficulty is so up and down. It's confusing. This is my soul. It is different. So they are close. Control B, it appears here. And there is a shift. You are already pointing towards the shift, so you can be cloned there. Then your diagonal is to this arrow. But we could have you like you can be here. One more to be cloned there, but what would be the point? So if it's not you, then maybe we want to clone the right. and the right can become a left. Maybe it's not this side that is pushing. But the other option is this one. Now it's in here. And at the top there are 3 arrows pointing down. They don't move horizontally. This one's strange. If you push the Ctrl B, nothing happens. You have to push Ctrl X to have it duplicate. So it's one-way portal. Since you only go down, but you don't cross anything, and you point outside, it's not very useful. So we are working with 4. With these 4. And I doubt this is for something. Okay, strategy. Clone this and push the right so it appears here. Now you need to be pushed up. You need to be pushed up diagonally. It's one before. You don't move. You don't need to move. You don't need to move. So you move and you... Oh, now the problem is that I don't want to move this. Oh, so I put it aside. I put it aside. I think I know now. So you appear here, one forward, and then you are pushed up, and you push both together. Little by little. So many cats. What is the difference? Well, you tell me. Also, you haven't seen this. If you push the cat against the shift, it turns into a flag. If I could show you, I would. Because there is no flag, so we need to make one. You move one, and then you in diagonal. So this cat has been pushed against the shift, so it has shifted. It's a shapeshifter. Now, how do they get together? You can also, or you can't. I wanted to make this also a flag, but if it's pushed diagonally, it doesn't push against the shift. It was this one pushing this cat. This is not very useful. Neither is this, nor this, because they point towards. They point outside. This is only good if we can do something with it here, or pushing this one down, but I don't think. We can push these ones down. Why would we want this? If we push this one, this turns into flag. So we need to push this one against the flag. So it's one more. Oh, that was the trick. I was thinking if I push it again, I'm pushing everything so the flag is pushed against the shift. But it prevails getting the cat and flag together rather than everything pushing the shift. That's what I was missing. There are rules imposed on my soul which I can't break. You're cursed. Cat and flag. We have so many. Shift, Control C, Control B. But in this case it doesn't disappear, this one. This one goes away. This one, Control B is not good. The ones that duplicate are Control C and X, like this. This is not good. Maybe in this position? No, because they appear on the upper side. What about Shift? Changes this, but what about this? Oh, pushing Control V is not good. We can have this. Now push the cat down, so we move the right away, and we can keep pushing. This could have been a nightmare. The rule is from a contract, a soul contract. Making deals with the devil. This point outward, like this, and this, same. Same, this points to nothing now. So on the lower part there's nothing. That helps us. This one's pointing inward, and then it moves you. if you appear here and then it pushes you, then you change and then you are duplicate, but you go away. And you go up and you are locked. Or you can be cloned dead pointing up. No. What about you clone pointing down? Not very useful. And we can repeat. We are going nowhere. I think we need this one in here. Or when so I want this one. I'm looking for this one being shifted. And now I'd like to have it this one here. So I'll clone this and I put it aside. If you are cloned, you appear here. Now that's what we wanted. Hey, I sold my soul. Not good. Not very good, my friend. What are you doing? Why are you meowing with your soul? You see? Because the way I see it is the difficulty is dependent on the text. If the text that transmits the story and you need this story bit at this point, if this is the text you're working with, your hands are tied as a developer. The developers of or developer, because I believe it's one, you are tied to the story. If this is a story, this is what you work with. Other than this, you make the story longer or the text, but it tells the same but with more letters. And you need to use Q, which is not very common letter, E, WASD, Z, and C. To whom? To whom did I sell my soul? Human? Deity? God? Devil? Spirits? All they have some shares of my soul? What is this? Why is it pointing to the clues and solution? What are you trying to tell me, game? This one points out. This one and this one. So it's already pointing to the left. I sold my soul to a human with strange magic abilities. Am I forced to sell my soul? Very strange question. No, I sold my soul willingly. It was my decision of my own free will. It's already solved, the level. But why? Why did I sell my soul? For what purpose? I can't remember. These are a sequence of very easy ones. What's happening? Daisy. Oopsie Daisy. What did you do? Chapter 5. It was raining. So we finished chapter 4. Chapter 5. It was raining. Why would a cat sell their soul? Why is... Oh, I moved it. Why would a cat sell their soul? You are the cat. You tell me. We can move this sideways and together. How would a cat sell their soul? How? I don't really need to know how. Maybe if you want to share, you can tell me why. But how? Don't think it really matters, my friend. How? Does it come with a manual? How? When will a cat sell their soul? When it is the right time. You are pushed up, so you push to the left. A little to the left. Think, remember, I was... I'm sure there's an explanation for this. And I am covering. But you can imagine. Let me show you how they get together at least. Actually, I was dead. You were dead. And being dead, you still kept your soul? Let me tell you, that was a good business. If you sold your soul while you were dead, you at least made some profit out of it. Otherwise, it would be wasted. And together. Daisy. She buried my body. So you align with you. She was sad. It was raining. I need a diagonal that I don't have, but now I need a horizontal that I do have. And I am covering, my big head is covering the level. She didn't go to school. She was crying. I like the difficulty is getting lower because it's making the pacing of the story, it's getting more fluid. It's not being so much interrupted. So I guess it's a trade-off. You get one or the other. You align diagonally with you, but the you is in the way, like me. I need the U out of the way, so I push the cat first then. But then the T is in the way. What if we have them together? Like that. I don't want her to be sad. You are a very good cat. I don't want her to be sad either. I want my dearest human friend Daisy to be happy. Such a good cat. This is my final wish. I want Daisy to be happy. You're very determined. That was chapter 5. Chapter 6. Happy. To make a soul contract, I have to sacrifice. But you were already dead. Get out of the way and let the cat get the flag. I have to sacrifice everything. What is everything when you are dead? My thoughts and my memory, my senses and my mind. Well, if you put it that way, and you are in Final Fantasy VII, for example, your memories are part of the energy of the planet, so it's not a waste. But in planet Earth, in real life, you're dead, you're dead. Like they say in Lost, dead is dead. There's no escape. Your thoughts? Wasted. Your memory? You live in the memory of others. So maybe it's not your memory, but the memory of you within others. Your senses? Wasted. You don't have any more senses unless you have a sixth sense. And my mind? What is a mind? We need the end out of the way so they can maybe everything pushed. Yes. No, I need the Y out too. So we use the space, we don't use the space. We don't use the space. How do we do this? How do we do this? We remove everything here first. So there is no Y. And then we remove this one and everything here. Now, clear way. And my soul. I can sacrifice my soul. Actually, I want to know now how. I'm intrigued. How do you do that? There's no music. To make the contract, to make Daisy here. So what's your wish? For her to be happy or for her to be able to hear? To make Daisy happy. So she'll be happy if she can hear. Now she can hear. But she can't hear you because you are there. She will be happy. And if she's happy, I am happy. And I am a big head. I can rest now. Thank you. But there is no flag. If there is no flag, I am not happy. I am the player. Bye bye. I send you to space. And this is chapter 6, I believe. That's the last one. Oh, it's an orangey. Well, actually, we knew it's been orange all the time. Oh no, he lives on the streets. Going home to meet Daisy. A mirror. A rainbow. Cat. A house without a cat. Cat and flag. Daisies. So many daisies in this world. Thank you for playing this game. Don't forget to play challenge levels. Ah, thank you for reminding me. I'm glad for the fiction bits. Otherwise, I would think this is based on a true story, and that would be very sad. Exit to menu, settings, resume. Where does this take us? This doesn't work anymore. Settings, no need. Exit. Challenge. Before we start the challenges, two things. I'll make a break, but before the break, I've mildly enjoyed the game. Collecting my thoughts, I liked the mechanic, but it's way too subject to the storytelling. And even in that case, like the gameplay so dependent on the story, I still think that it could have been done. This curve of difficulty could have been done more steady, not so peaking. We had 2-3 levels we spent almost an hour. We couldn't figure out, and towards the end, which I also appreciated, they were super easy. They were laid out in a way they were already solved. So it's one of the two. Like, you wanted to make a game or you wanted to tell a story? Because I'm confused. You kind of told me a story, but it feels like you could have told me a better story if you weren't tied by the mechanics, the puzzle mechanics. And same applies to the gameplay. It looks like you could have made a better game, puzzle game, if you weren't so dependent on the letters that you are working with, the text that appears on screen. What I liked is that the hardest levels are in the middle, not at the end or at the beginning. At the beginning, it would make no sense because it would be frustrating and it would put away players. At the end, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't have liked that because you are resolving the story. You are unveiling the great secret or whatever's happening at the end. It's like the climax. You wanted this tension. It would have been less impactful if between story bits you have 30 minutes of solving a puzzle because they are difficult. So I'm glad they are in the center, in more or less like chapter 3, 4, and towards the end, because you're still figuring out what's happening. And while you think about what's happening in the story, you are thinking about solving the hardest puzzles. And towards the end, when you want to resolve everything, you want to rush it as a player, the levels get a little bit easier. So there's not this player doesn't find this conflict of wanting to know more but solving difficult puzzles. So they were laid out already solved, very clear how it's like just cat and flag are aligned with an arrow. So it's just next, press next screen. That's what I liked, and that's what I didn't like. So it could have been better puzzle game. It could have been better story, because the story from the beginning to the end also it doesn't explain much. You are a cat. You are confused. You don't know. You don't remember. It's not explained how you lost your memories or everything that's happening, and the questions that the cat makes to the cat itself is like reiterative. What's happening to me? Why am I here? How did I sell my soul? Where do I sell? Where did I sell my soul? How? When? It's like every screen. It's not telling me much. So it could have been better story. It could have been better puzzle game. Together, they make a nice combination. Very weird, very strange. I'm glad I played. It's been nice experience, but I'm a little bit sad that it could have been better in each category, like story and mechanics, if they were separated. The mix it's not mixing. I love water, I love oil, but they don't go together. They don't mix. Maybe that's the best way to explain it. Maybe that's the score that I'll give it in the end. Let me have a small business to attend, and I'll be back in less than 2 minutes. Be right back with the challenges. And I am back. So let's see. It's still not the end of the game, but that's for the story. Since we are going to have a look at the challenges, I don't know how many there are. Chapter 7. Something very interesting. Don't know if that means something. What I hope for these challenges, that I don't know how many there are. I'm hoping that they are not tied to a story, so we can have proper puzzle levels, if that makes sense. Okay, let's have a look. Why is there no music? Play story mode first. We did. Spoilers alert. Don't skip story. Got it. Why is there no music? Let me go back. Previous level? No, there's no previous level. This is the first one. How do I go back? 701, exit to menu. So there is music here. Challenge. But not in chapter 7. Okay. Let's say this is just for this level. No flag. So we need to duplicate the cat. For that, we can bring it closer, but still not. Oh, it's the other way. We need to bring the cat down. And for that, we need to bring the cat down. So this one will replicate this one here. Not sure I want to keep that, but that duplicates the cat. Now we need to bring one cat to the shift so that the cat turns into a flag. Well, we can't do much. We can't do much. Because everything is pointing down. This one points to the left. This one changes. How does it start? So it's this one's the one we are moving. Maybe we can keep that one. And this is same. We haven't moved anything other than the bottom line. I want to keep this one. But instead of putting it here, I'll push all this. So now the cat it's been duplicated there. Now we need to bring one cat to the shift, to one shift. How? How and which one? This one, which was here pointing down, was the only one pointing to the shift. And if you push the cat, nothing happens. There's not much we can do. There's nothing I can do now. What if instead of this one, we clone this one? So we have... Oh, we lost this arrow. Since they will appear here and here, I can't stay without music. Let's try something different. Not very different, but something like this. They will appear here and here, so then one needs to go to the shift. I don't see how. If I knew how, maybe that would help. We can have this one here so it changes, but then what? We could have... No, it can't go this way. So you need to be cloned, and I'll keep that one. So everything out. Now you... I'll push you one down because for some reason I don't want to lose you. I want to keep my chances. Now you to the shift. How? You to the shift. How? I need to move one of the two, but I can't move them, any of the two, in any way. In any way, I see how to move them. Because everything points down other than these diagonals. But down from below the cats, not from above the cats. Starting over. Cat duplicated. It's the same if we bring the cat to the shift first. Doesn't matter, it's same problem. And diagonals are all the same. We can't change this one, so it pushes this one. The only ones pointing to the shift is this one. And this one doesn't go to the right. It only goes to the doesn't go to the left. It only goes to the right. So, and this one, instead of going to the center, same problem, goes to the left with this one. Can we push cat in to make it different, not because I see any difference? So instead of in this vertical, do it in this other vertical. Still need to be duplicated. So we are losing this arrow. Now it's duplicated, but on the other side. Still we need an arrow to the... we need whatever, because we need to turn one into a flag. Anything we need, really. It only goes away. This is worse than this vertical. If cat is here, we need the arrow there to point there. If cat is here, no good. Cat is here, we need it here. Let's say we want to change this. What would we do? So we put it in this vertical with this, and then the diagonal is exactly this one. One more. Oh, the P is in the way. So remove everything. Now it's the opposite, but we lost everything else. Now everything is away. So we got nothing. Just to change the direction of this one. We don't have this diagonal, either one way or the other. It's only this way. What about a clue? I prepared extra challenge levels just for you. Yeah, but that's not a clue. Challenge levels are intricately crafted with my soul. I hope you don't mean literally. Every level should be solvable. Well, this is not close to being solved. And the clue is not a clue, and the solution is not a solution. So you want me to skip this, or how this is solved? My friend, you're not helping. For once I wanted a clue. I'm not getting it. And they are challenges, but it's telling me that there are spoilers about the story, so the story keeps going? It's still related to the story? Put this away without moving anything else. Duplicate the cat. Now, cat goes to shift. But there is no way to move the cat. This cat cannot come down in diagonal because the control B is here. The only way is by... And this diagonal doesn't exist, so we can't have that arrow, this one, this way. So this is not moving diagonally, this is not moving diagonally in either way, because they have the control B above them. So they are only moving horizontal, not vertical. And then even if they move horizontal, they still need to touch the shift. Maybe the cats, they get together and that's it. They don't need to go to the shift. The challenges is about getting the cats together. Is that what you want? What you want me to do? Let's say we want the cat in this vertical, and then we want to duplicate the cat. So cat is duplicated. Now we want to move the cat to the right. To do that, we bring this we could use this one. Let's use this one. So you are one less. So now you are pointing. Now the M is in the way. Doesn't make much sense. They don't get together. I got them together, but they still need to be changed into flag. I'll skip this one. I'm confused, honestly. And now there is music. A sudden change. Start? I'm not understanding. Maybe the previous level it wasn't solvable? Naru! Hello! Welcome to the club. Don't ask me. I don't know what's going on. Let's clap. Let's clap in the club. So I had this music. Now it's ending. I had this music. Which goes with the channel. This is my comfort zone. And now that suddenly the game turns into this. Let me stop the music. Stop the music. Hello, my friend. I've been missing you. What happened? Have you been to Europa? The moon of Jupiter? They brought you back from there? I want to keep playing, but not with this music. Out of town for a week, then sick for a week. That makes 2 weeks. And that kinda makes sense. You had me worried. Because you were very regular on your checking-ins in the stream. Suddenly, no word. And I thought, let me ask him, just in case something happened, if I can do something. I'm glad there's nothing serious. You were just on holiday willingly for 1 week and holiday unwillingly for another week. Glad there's nothing serious. I need to... I mean, I like the music, but... something like this I can't stand. Resume, yes. I like the music, but it's shocking having this music in this game with the theme that the game is about. It is shocking. Well, today is Friday, and Fridays are a little bit more relaxed on me concentrating on the game. So I am able to ask you, how is the development of your baby? Actually, I have news for you. Talking about babies, I have news for you. I don't know if you know, probably I don't think you know, but I'll tell you now. I'm going to be a father for the first time in January. Talking about babies. So you can talk to me. You can tell me about your baby, and I'll tell you about mine. Thank you. First time being a father, it's something special. What is this? This is what I'm talking about. This previous level, I don't think it has a solution, and this is already solved. And am I supposed to make up the words, or something missing here? I am missing something. Let's make it appear as if nothing has happened. Cat and flag. Alright. At least we have one each. One of each. Too many controls. This pushes... no, doesn't push it, the flag. How is your baby going? So everything looking polished and shiny? Puzzle Depot was recommended or not recommended. It's not the correct word. Featured in I'm thinking. I know what I'm thinking, but I don't remember the name. Well, there's someone I'm following on Twitter who talk about puzzle games, and they have a list of, I think, demos from Steam Next Fest, and Puzzle Depot was in that list. When I saw it, oh, very nice. It feels slow. We got the first playthrough of one of the two unfinished level, though, so that's great. Oh, let me know who. Tell you now. I'm thinking if it's the Thinky games, or no, it's not Thinky games. It's, I'll tell you in a sec. If I'm not mistaken. Following, yes, following. Yes, Dragneck. How can I say this? It's Alan Hazelden, who is the person in charge of Dragneck and Friends. I believe you know what I'm talking about. So Alan has like it's not a newsletter. How do they call it? Monthly roundup. It's kind of like a newsletter. And every month they have suggested puzzle games. They put together a post with new releases, new demos, demos that have been updated. So if you want to look it up, I might be able to. So I think I talked to one of the Thinky Games guys a while back to see if they wanted to try Puzzle Depot, but they were either too busy or not interested at the moment. I hope they try it at some point. I hope so. I'll send you a link to their profile and so it's not the first post, it's the second post, and you are on to which. So you follow that link. If you can click on it, should work. It's second post because the first one is pinned and Puzzle Depot is there. It's a publisher. Dragneck and Friends is a publisher, and they publish mainly puzzle video games. If you are into puzzle games, I think you should know them because they make games and they publish games, and they have how do you call subvention, not subvention. I'm translating from Spanish, that's not good. A grant. They have grants, so they have sponsors. They collect some amount of money, and they help small developers. They do very good things. You recognize them. I kinda want to ask, but at the same time, I don't want to ask. Because this meme of there's a meme of a developer. No, it's not a developer. It's someone else asking a developer, "Is your game done now? Is your game done now?" And the developer is like, "Oh, don't keep asking me if my game is finished. It will be done when it's done." And I want to ask if you have a release date, but at the same time, I don't want to ask. I don't want to be that person. But I am excited. But I don't want to ask. But I already did. Control B is the one. The out portal. We've been saying end of Q4, but I increasingly feel like it's not quite going to be ready then. Okay, it's not an issue. It's no problem. When it's done, it's done. It will be the best it will be. When is next Steam Next Fest? Is it March or April? It's every 6 months. So if we are in the 10th, it will be on the 4th. So that's April. Maybe April is too far. Because apparently, for what I'm hearing, being featured in the Steam Next Fest is like super good, because everybody, most people tries your demo and then wishlist it, and if you release it within a month, they get the notification before they are able to remove it from the wishlist, and it's a loop. What's the strategy here? So this is in, and this is out. Shift, bringing the cat up or the flag down. Flag to be replicated, you need to move. Horizontally doesn't seem it's going to happen. There's only one right. There is no left. There is no right. There's one down here. What do you do? Oh, you are the way out. So you are the way in. So you don't do anything for now. This music I don't understand. I really don't understand. What's the text? How does it feel to see with someone else's eye? Is it fun? If they are spoilers, I don't see them. Feels like I'm playing Rocket League. So you can change, but I don't really want to change you. You go there, not very useful. This game is either usually it's very surprising, the difficulty in this game. Instead of curve of difficulty, you have spikes of difficulty. You don't have a steady curve. It's either too easy, like it's already solved in front of your eyes, or too difficult, like it doesn't have a solution, like previous, the level before previous. It's like you need to be in the range, within the range. This game is always outside the range, above or below. This doesn't do anything. Why do I keep doing it? And you, it's same as you going there. So no point. All diagonals are same direction. This points outside, outwards, so it's not very helpful. You can be moved to the right. So you can push the flag. Because your diagonal is this one. So you push the flag there. Now about the cat. Oh wait, now we can have you there. We have many flags. Still need to bring them to the cat. If it points out, it's not good. So let me discard it. This could be pointing to this, so it might do something. And this is pointing to nothing. You can duplicate the down. So you can duplicate the right. Now they can be combined. If you push how we do this. We can push the down to the right. Still not together. One more with this diagonal, but it goes above. And I would prefer to have it below. So before doing that, it's similar. We could have this one changed into the opposite to achieve what? We could have the cat in the same vertical. We could have the cat in same vertical. Now it needs to be pushed up. And we could have this one changed back to the same vertical. feel like went too far, but I'm getting nothing. With what's left, it's not much that can be done. I could push the flag this way. Now I can control it. It's not moving from there. Cat could be there, flag could be there, that's the closest. Or even like this. They are challenging, that's for sure. If you have you can have that, and then you need this one replicated. So I move this out of the way when no, it's one before. So this out of the way, and then in this position. If we can replicate these two, so we can do that with this. This is one. I need the same done to this one, which I cannot do. Not with this one. I can move this one, but not this one. Unless I swap the positions, and now I can do that. So now the flag can go down. So you are 1, and now I need to do the same with you, but then I lose you because you are the one moving this way. So I still lose you. What about we sacrifice you anyway? And then you need to get out of the way, so you take the position and then you move to replicate the down. So we have the down here. Nothing good from these two. So we can move the flag down. No, because these two are out of the way. And then we need this moved. Can go farther to the left. You can change to that. Now I need you out. But I can still do that. Like this. But now you need to be 1 higher. There's always something. You can't have everything. Oh wait, you push down. So you 1 higher, then you go here. Feel like I'm getting closer, but still not there. Definitely not there. Don't get anything from you. No. Doesn't get us anything. You push the cat down. What did I have? This. Can I have the other one? This one. That's not good. And what about this? Is not good either. But I could have this one. Or I could have this one. Now I can control you again. Can make more copies. I don't see this going anywhere. This is above. If you are like you are cloned here, but you could be cloned in there. Like there, it's not good either. Why are you not being copied? Or you are being copied? I don't think so. I don't think so. How was it? I think I believe I got way too far, but I still got nothing. And I don't think it needs to go that far. You pushed both. So the cat is in the way. Maybe it's the music distracting me. I need to blame someone. Fool. That's me. Oh, because I was thinking I was replicating and duplicating and copying and pasting a lot before in the previous situation, but that's because I pushed this one. So this one goes through here and appears both there, like this. Goes through here and appears here. Seems like I can have both closer. And with this one, it can go through the shift by this. So now I can control this flag. I can move it left or right. What now? Just need to bring the cat up or the flag down. For the flag down and a down being here, I will need to push a down arrow from below the X or the C. So let's make room here. One of the downs need to be pushed against the C or the X from below. I can copy this, but it points the opposite direction. So not good. If I wanted more rights, I could push this one up. And now they are duplicated. Is that what I want? This way I could have this one in the... no. This one in the opposite direction. Don't know why. I need that. And I can't have more versions of this one. Can't have this, the down duplicated. I don't think it's happening, at least today. It's been 3 hours already. Don't understand this. This is reset. This is stop. Feels like the opposite way. Let's continue. This is undo, this is redo. My soul is unstable. I like that you click the clue, but it's not clue. How does it feel to see? This is the text in case you change it. You can skip any level if it's too hard, but I don't want to skip. I want you to give me a clue. That's what this button is for. And with this techno music, house music, not house, techno. How do I leave this? See the main menu. Exit. And here. I don't really understand. If there is a button to ask for clues, give me a clue. Don't tell me I can skip the level. I can skip the game. If you take it to the extreme, I can skip the game. If you want me to. That's what I want. If that's what you want. Anyway, I don't feel like I'm coming back to push the cat with WASD. With everything that we have. Because it's either, as I said, it's either too easy as it doesn't feel like it's not a challenge, or too hard, like I even feel the game is trolling me. Because not this last one, but the previous two previous levels. Not the previous one was easy, the one before. It didn't feel like it had didn't have solution. There was only one cat, and you can duplicate the cat, but you cannot move one of the two cats. So I feel like the game is trolling me, honestly. Anyway, at least we finished. We got to the end. It's a so-so for me. And I'm sorry to say, because it's feel like it's a good experiment, but not a good result. Like the idea was good, but when it's put into practice, it doesn't shine. It's like an antiquity, a trinket that it's been rusting. So when it was made, it was beautiful, but now it's all covered in dust and rust. It's not beautiful. With a lot of polish, this could be something nice, something enjoyable. The story doesn't tell me much. The puzzles, they don't tell me much. But at the same time, I'm happy I've experienced it, because I've never seen this mix and a project like this. This, I believe it's it for Push the Cat with WASD. Talking about the backlog before with so many games, this is feeling frustrating. And unless I'm playing with 100 viewers, I don't feel I'm having this solution. Not even to play on my free time, because I have, again, so many to play, and now with the Steam Next Fest, so many demos that I have to go through. So, looking to the future, next week, 3 days, I can almost guarantee that's being the norm for a few weeks. Have a look what we have next week. Oh, it's very interesting. Tuesday we continue with Phoenix Spring, I'm enjoying it, but I don't have all the confidence in me. Thursday I've enjoyed, but the end left me worried. Thursday we continue with Reliquia Park, We'll probably finish the normal paths, the 5th and last. We'll get all the gems and we'll see what happens. Probably there will time to spare, so we'll start doing like today the challenges, special extra levels. And Friday we have another interview. Noru, I have my second interview. Yours, you have the honor to have had the first one. Next Friday, I'll be conducting my second one with Berg. Apparently, I still have to confirm. I'm waiting for them. It's been arranged, but I need to confirm. Berg, the developers of Stick, which is releasing in about a month. So happy. And I can tell you two things. Don't miss it. And the second thing is that it will be a special time because they are in Europe, and when I start streaming, it's very, very early in the morning in Europe. It's like 4 or 5 a.m. So I need to push the stream a little bit farther back, a little bit later, so we can have them as a person, not a zombie. Get them on early with the mic. My audio setup is good, but that service we use probably messed up the quality at all. I think it was me. The synchronizing, not sure. I changed my internet since then, but I think there was two things. One is the syncing, and the other one was the echo. The echo was me because I set it up wrong on OBS, and then the syncing had to do with the internet provider or setting. Since then, I've changed, and I'm having less problems with skipping frames. You never know. So fingers crossed. I can't say it will be, but at least I'm a little bit more experienced. And the problem with the syncing, it can happen at any time. Even if I set it up correctly, I can skip frames and I'm focused on another task and it's happening because I have a counter for frame skip. And I am aware, sometimes I have a look, but it says 400, but it's stable. It's not counting. Sometimes it's counting, and then the problem is ongoing, and I need to do something. It needs my input. Today is 0, so I have two options. Either keep looking at the counter and not focus on the task, the important thing. We need 3 people here managing this stream. Anyway, Phoenix Springs on Tuesday, Reliquia Park on Thursday, and Stick/Berg interview on Friday. Following week will be Halloween, so I mentioned something yesterday that we'll do something. I cannot finish the stream without thanking everyone. Thank you everyone in the chat. Thank you Noru. Thank you Austin and all the raiders. Need to review. Thank you for the raid. You got me by surprise. I was so focused on the puzzle. I am normally socially awkward, but you got me not right. Don't know how to say in English. Thank you everyone. Thank you also to everyone lurking and watching. I hope you had enjoyed as much as me struggling with these puzzles, these hard puzzles. Hope you had a beautiful weekend. Don't stay puzzle, and until then, Bye now.